here's what the plan is today. We're going to be ranking Porter Robinson's entire discography. Now, I say entire, but some tracks are kind of hard to get to, and I do not have them. So here's what the plan is today. So I have a bunch of songs listed on me, and I'm going to show a window right here on the top right. You see that? You see that? You see the top right here? I don't have the window up yet, so don't scream at me. But yeah, I'm gonna have a window up here, and we're going to listen to essentially all of Porter Robinson's discography, or at least the songs I can get. So I've seen people do this on YouTube, right? But they always seem to miss like the songs where Porter started from the beginning to the end. So I'm going to do it because nobody else will. Oh my god, is that my favorite Spitfire Robinson? Oh my god, is that the famous DJ Amio in my chat? Oh my god, chat, do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? There's a poppy fur in this chat. His name is DJ. I'm sorry. It's so cringe. God, poppy fur. Imagine using the word poppy fur in 2025. If there is a radio edit of certain songs, then we're going to use those versions. But if they're part of an album, then we're going to listen to the album versions. So, yeah, let me boot up track 1 here. I'm not going to include any remixes or anything because that's probably going to take up another stream of its own. Like, there's genuinely a lot of remixes. We're going to rank each song from S to D. Before Porter became Porter, he was known as Ekowraith. And this is the time when like Porter was starting to do a lot of hands up. And interestingly enough, this is the first song of his that actually got a vinyl, and he did this at the age of 16. He got a vinyl for this song. The only copy up on Discogs, if you wanted to get it, is $2,000. How? I mean, the last sale that was like $30-something, but still.
Hands up in the air.
Dang, Porter was doing vocals before he was starting to do vocals in like Clarity and whatever. You can taste the 90s. I think this was 2006.
Yeah, it was like mid-2000s. Like, this is definitely like a mid-2000s sound.
What's interesting though is that he's trying to bring Ekowraith back. He has a track with Wave Dash.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, he has a track with Wave Dash. Right now. He's bringing this thing back.
Crazy. That's kind of nutty, actually.
Yeah. They played out their collaboration song already a couple times. It's kind of Night Party and Deadmau5? I mean, I haven't heard early Night Party other than 100% No Modern Talking. I would say that the Spitfire EP fits more to that. You know, this is just making me realize I haven't listened to the full version of this song yet.
What do you mean you haven't listened to the full version? This is the full version though, right?
No, this is the radio edit, but like I've never listened to it all the way through. Like
What the hell are you playing the radio edit when you can just play the extended cut?
Well, that's because like I don't want these songs to like go on forever too. Because again, this is just a review too. Bring the air horn and need to shake his ass. Okay. Yeah, that's a booming track. You can definitely tell that this was made around the time when like Hands Up was like really, really big. Um, especially in like the German clubs too, which I think is what this song was signed on to. It was signed on to Yawa Records, which is a German label, which is now defunct. But we don't talk about that. But yeah, I think this was the very first song to blow him up as Ekowraith. Um, it's a fun one. I like this one. Like, honestly, if you were to play this in any modern club setting, I think people would still go ham to it. What do you think?
Oh no, yeah, I think I think it still like holds up. I mean, the hands up era of like dance music, I think still kind of like holds up pretty well. I think because it's just like it's nostalgic, classic, and I mean
Yeah.
it's good. I think it'll still hold up even longer. I think honestly.
Yeah, because like I've started to see like hands up in some form start to come back a little bit with DJs this year. Like I know people have been playing Every Time We Touch a lot this year, which
I mean that's all the
yeah,
time though.
I'm really surprised though, considering how old that track is. I've never heard people play that track as much as they have this year. So that's really
No, it's a it's
surprising.
no, it's a classic. It goes crazy.
Yeah. Um, let's see. If I were to rank it on on the scale of S or D to S, um,
I would give it like a B. I'd honestly give it like a B, maybe like a B
yeah,
plus.
yeah, I'd agree with that. It's fine and serviceable, but uninspired. Yeah, that is true. I mean, this was a 16-year-old making music, so I mean, honestly, for their like first production that blew them up, it's not bad. Especially considering like, I mean, yeah, it does sound very dated, but I think a B is like a fair score to put it, or a fair place to put it. Unfortunately, that's the end of the Ekowraith tracks because I don't know where the hell to get the rest of them. Like there's a whole spreadsheet of them, but like I don't know where to find them. They were all spread out through I think the FL forums, and some of those are dead. Well, I not some of them. I think most of them are dead. Most of the forums where Ekowraith or Porter used to post these songs, most of them are dead, and I don't know where else to find them unless the people have them somewhere. So this track is called Get Brain, of all things. Um I think I think this was in 2009. So this is when Porter was starting to go into into like the electro house side. And I think I'm taking a shot at the dark here, but I think the song originally released on MySpace. And then this was also the first time when Complextro was actually brought up. Um, so for those of you who don't know what Complextro is, it was a term coined by Porter Robinson, where it, he just like combined like the two elements that made up his music, which was obviously complex and electro at the time. So he mashed the two together and he made Complextro, and I think this song was the one to start that. So, yeah, we're witnessing a little bit of internet history here. I actually played a little bit of Get Brain at Ferrari Aqua. And that one I had a really bad copy of. Like I literally had to like go and upscale it myself in FL Studio. That was until I found out that the same label that housed the Ekowraith song, they sold it under a compilation CD. And here I was thinking like, wait, oh my gosh, I've been looking for the song my whole life, like an actual decent copy of the song, and it's sitting right in front of me. The file for this song that people have been sharing around, I think it's the actual like original MySpace file. I tried looking it up a while ago, but I couldn't find it. Here's a funny story. So I ordered the
Mm.
compilation CD on Amazon first, right? And when I bought it, it was advertised as new. So I bought it as new, and
Mm-hmm.
it was from the Amazon the Amazon warehouses where they had it. So I got it. You're possible. Wait, they do? Oh yeah, I guess they sort of do as they're getting in focus, huh? Huh.
Yeah, because it's trying to active
Yeah.
focus on the face.
Yeah. That's true. But yeah, so I bought the said CD and I opened it and I noticed that the case was open. Like there was no wrapping on it or anything. And so I opened it
Mhm.
up and CD1 was in there, but I noticed that CD2 was missing. CD2 housed Get Brain, and I was super unhappy with it. So I contacted Amazon. I got a full refund for it, and they told me that I didn't even need to return it. So I still have it sitting on my desk.
Oh my god,
Um,
let's go.
and then I bought it from Discogs from like I don't know what I don't remember what company it was from, but they had it new surprisingly, and I bought it, and now I had it, and then I ripped it, and yeah, it was a bit of a hassle to get the CD, but I finally got it. Without further ado, let's get into Get Brain.
Get get
Digging the bass, how the bass sounds on this one. I agree. Like it's very simple, but it fits with the song really well.
get
Also, that's crazy, Carly. Wait, what did he say?
Like a remix that says "Get
get
Oh my god, Snooper just was zooming up in my face.
Buffy.
No, don't.
Hey, I didn't say it
Listen,
yet.
how dare.
Before we even talk about anything, I'm gonna be a hater, and I'm gonna put the song in C. I think it's good. I think it's cool, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, to be honest, like Get Brain, this is the one song that I've never really thought about much. But I mean, for like his first track under this genre, it's not bad, but it's only really good for like listening to. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it, it's an okay track, but I think like for his first time making this, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
If this was like 2009 and I'm just hearing this guy like making this, I immediately would have put this in like a high A tier because at the time there would be nothing like this. But hmm,
You
hmm.
know what? C. Like probably says C plus. C plus is fair, I guess.
I think C plus is fair. Yeah. Let's see. I disagree completely. I would say A for sure. Debating S. I'd put this in my playlist. Really?
That's kind of crazy.
I mean, I can definitely see it. Like, I think for me, it definitely sounds dated. But I think if you mix this in a
I think I was gonna say I think it feels much more dated than like the jump up one, or the jump up the
yeah,
hands
it
up
does
one
in a
or
way.
whatever.
But it is a fun track. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a lot
Mhm.
of fun. And you know what's crazy too is that Porter has actually played this song a couple of times in his DJ sets in 2013, and the only recording left that has any surviving audio is a DJ set he did at Echo Stage, which was, funny enough, the last like actual DJ set he did before he started going into Worlds, which is absolutely insane. Like I didn't find out about this until much later because Porter Robinson DJ sets from like 2011 to 2013 are really obscure in comparison to his to in comparison to the ones from today. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think high C tier would be fair for this. I think.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good spot for it.
Yeah. Okay, so here's another one I think came from around the same time. And this was when Porter started to use the 0G vocal foundry vocals a lot. So you would see this a lot in like his tracks like Say My Name or like Peace. This is a track called Leaving. And I think this was either another MySpace track or this was another one of those tracks that you'd find on the Yawa Records CDs.
You close the book, you shut it down. Can't find a way to work it round. And all that's left, this empty space. I find no words, I fall from grace. I don't quite get just what you do and why all this is down to you. I'm not so sure what I'm supposed to do. So when you're gone, I guess I'll work it through. But all this time,
Yeah, I can definitely hear the Dead Mouse influence.
yes,
Actually, yeah, you're right. This definitely sounds more Dead Mouse than the last one.
and there you stand,
It is pumpy,
All
yeah.
I
a
thought was
stranger to
the
my
Dead Mouse.
life. Leaving me out in the cold. Believe what you want, you're still leaving. I can't believe what you've done. Believe what you want, you're still leaving. Leaving me out in the cold. Believe what you want, you're still leaving. I can't believe what you've done.
Okay, so that was Leaving. Again, another super obscure Porter Robinson track that is rarely I can't do English. It's rarely talked about. But yeah, what did you guys think?
It sounded like Dead
Funny-
Mouse to me.
I was gonna say, funny
Yeah.
enough, it's actually, in my opinion, it's better than the last one. I think this one. I think this one was better than was it Get Brain? I think it was called.
Yeah, it was Get Brain.
No, yeah,
Like-
this one was hard. I think I would give this one like a B as well. Yeah, you Crowley. Oh my god, Crowley
Yeah.
read my mind. Oh my god, a B.
Yeah, I would rank this in low B too, because Get Brain was only exported as a 320 MP3 file, so like the frequencies were cut. But this one is like a
Uh-huh.
full lossless file, and I think that this is when he started to get his mixing better. And then I think really the only thing that I don't like as much is the vocals. Like, don't get me wrong, I love vocals in tracks, but I think
What, the vocals go crazy. I actually really like the vocals in this one.
like the
Yeah,
vocals
I
are
like the
fine.
vocals too.
The vocals are fine, I think, but like I feel like that it's a little too oversaturated for my taste. But I can see where he's going with that. And again, this was the time when Porter was starting to like experiment a little bit more.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think a B tier is fair, to be honest. Like a low
Yeah.
B, I think.
You're still crazy for not liking the vocals, by the way.
Listen, I like the vocals. I just think that there's too much of it. Like it just doesn't rest. That's my only problem with the song is that the vocals don't rest. Without them, it would be a D. Yeah, I would 100% agree. Like, if the vocals weren't there, it would feel like there's something missing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going into something even more obscure, and then I promise we're gonna get right back into the actual Porter tracks. So, for a short while, there were two tracks in particular that Porter wrote under another name after this. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Antigon More, I think. And the only reason why people even found out that this was Porter was because he was listed as the songwriter. So, this is Porter. I mean, it really is. These were only released on Yawa Records CD compilations, so this does mean that unfortunately we don't have any of the actual songs on us. So all these songs are mixed. Yeah, so this is called Chime by Antigon Moore. So again, Porter Robinson. I'm sorry, but I'm a huge sucker for that. I love it. Like when he does like those fast wobbles, I love that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so again, I've never listened to the whole thing before, so that's honestly a surprise. Like, I think I've only listened to the first drop, and then I've never listened past that. So the rest of it was a complete surprise to me. Honestly, I like that. What do you guys think?
I would be
What?
like in between like a high C plus and like a low B minus, I would say. At least for me.
What
Huh.
year? What year was that? This one's very
think-
era oriented.
I think it was like 2010. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that sounds
right-
a lot like that era of
Yeah.
stuff, like old Skrillex, like not super hard Skrillex,
yeah.
because lots of like bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely like not a lot of substance to it, I would say, but like again, I'm a huge sucker for like whenever like he does like those laser fast like wobbles like that. They were really prominent in his remix of Inner Party System's American Trash. Um, and that's the reason why I love that remix a lot, and I go back to it is because it has those styles of wobbles that I really like. But yeah, I think the rest of it though, it doesn't really have a lot of substance. It's a fun party track, but I wouldn't say it's it's not really memorable. I agree with Nebula here because like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. And again, I didn't like the song much until that second drop. I would say I would put this under Leaving, or either under Leaving or after Leaving.
Need a tier chart.
I do need a tier chart, but honestly, like the tier charts would take so long to do because there's not enough cover art for them for like the songs that we're
Yeah.
reviewing. I mean, we're on a D to S. I mean, a D to S scale or grade system or whatever.
D's
And
to
messing with
nuts.
it is where it would shine.
That's crazy.
Ah.
Ah, you little brat. Yeah, I would put this in like a low B tier track. I think that's fair. This has potentially the weirdest name that I've seen. It's called Pull That Fencejumper Down. I have no idea what this means, but I mean it's a porter track, all right. Oh, and this one has cover art too. Okay, cool. So we know where this comes from. Ooh. This one seems a lot more Wolfgang Gartner focused.
Yeah.
Wait, man.
That bass is fat though, I'm not gonna lie.
Weep, 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 weep.
I know, that's all I can think about right now is that.
Weep, weep, weep.
I'm not gonna lie, I like this one a lot more.
This is good. I would probably still put it in like a B plus. I think maybe A is a little too high, but like B plus.
Yeah,
feels
I would
like,
say.
Justin Slade.
I know. I feel like if this was given like modern style, like modern day production, I feel like it would fit like perfect in like this year of music. I think.
I think so too, yeah. Because like Gregor McMurray, he's been starting to bring the style back a lot. Is this like a different time signature? Because like I'm counting that, and I counted 5 on that one. It must have been so.
Could be altering in between.
Probably. Oh wait, that's the end of the song already? Huh. Yeah, you know what?
Short little song.
Yeah, I have to agree with you and Crowley. It has a lot of potential right there. The drop is there. I really, really like the drop. It's fun, it's creative, and it sounds a lot more refined. I do agree with what you said, is that like it would fit in terms of like today's electro house. But yeah, I have to admit that was probably the best one that we've heard so far. Yeah, I think
I want to hear Skrillex do a heavy dubstep remix of it.
That's crazy.
You know,
I mean, hopefully.
if if Porter like somehow still has the project lying around somewhere and like exports stems for him, that would just be like the funniest thing. If like he like said, "Oh my god, my friend Porter Robinson, like he gave me like the super old track and I'm able to remix it," and then he plays out a remix it and live on stage. That'd be the craziest shit. Can you imagine like how many minds would be blown that this song exists?
So who did that super heavy remix of Scary Monsters and Ice Sprites on the first EP?
That was Noisia.
Voice Noise?
Yeah, do a Noisia remix.
Noisy. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Noisy.
Noisia's remix is gas, honestly.
Do that. Blah, blah, blah. Dubstep noises from furries. You're welcome.
People are like, "Oh my god, marriage when?"
That's funny.
Yeah, I think a high B is a fair one for that one. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think a high B is
Yeah.
a fair assessment.
The first track that he made right after Antigon More, I think. I'm giving a rough estimate here, but this one is called the Wildcat. I just rediscovered this, but Porter actually did a little bit of the Wildcat. I think in his 2015 World's Live shows, he let the Wildcat have a little cameo right after he played Divinity, and then it goes straight into Say My Name, which I think is just the craziest part, because never in my life would I ever imagine that the Wildcat would ever make an appearance again, because I don't think he's ever played the Wildcat, at least like the original track, ever. Wildcat is what my coworker calls it, junk. No, Crowley, no, that's gross. Crowley, please touch grass. or she needs to touch grass. Either you need to touch grass or your coworker needs to touch grass.
Your cooler touches grass.
I'll touch Ray's grass. Squeeze it. Oh my god. Wow.
No. That synth though.
Ooh, I like this build here. Yeah, you know what? I have to admit, that was kind of mid.
It's okay. Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
it's okay. I would say that was honestly a
I like
downgrade
the
from...
synths.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm super muted. Yeah, I was just gonna say that, what you call it? Like, it's not, like, bad, but it's kind of, like, forgettable.
I like the synths.
You are so good at words.
I think it falls flat. It's a downgrade from the Antigon More track that we just listened to. Like,
Yeah.
it has the potential. I think that second build was really, really good. But again, the drop just felt kind of flat, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
And it was more or less of the same, which, I guess it's okay, but it's not that great of a track. I think this belongs in C tier. This is our first C tier, right? Like, I think.
No, we've had a C tier,
Wait,
but like I would put this in like a low C tier. I think.
yeah, I could.
Mid.
Yeah, it's a mid track.
I don't think it's low C. Probably mid.
Yeah.
I'm a hater.
How dare you?
Well, with that disappointment out of the way,
That's crazy.
Wow. Imagine.
Porter's just gonna see this and he's gonna be like,
I know.
Actually-
I was about to say.
actually, wait. I think he might actually agree with me on this one if he ever saw it, because he doesn't like regard the Wildcat at all. I think in his live stream, I don't even think he included the Wildcat. He might have, but he like killed it off like super, super early. So now we're going into the track that actually blew Porter up. And this was all at the age of 18. Holy shit, what did I do at the age of 18?
Oh my
He'll get
god, you're
depressed and
not
make
that far off.
He'll get depressed and make another album. Listen, Porter isn't always sad, okay? This is the only track from like Pre-Spitfire that he still plays in his DJ sets. Because this is the song that blew him up and it shot him to the #1 chart on Beatport for weeks. So this is Say My Name. The vocals also come from the Zero G Vocal Foundry, but I think it's executed a lot better.
Say my name and you can say it with honor. Say my name and you can.
Oh, you know this one. You have great taste, Crowley.
I know this one too.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I listened to all that discography like this year. You can see it in my Spotify.
Yeah, I think this song was what started people using the term complexio a lot more. Because at the time, other than just electro house, nobody knew what exactly to call this, because like that breakdown is very trancey, and that's kind of what complexio is. It's like mashing electro house, like the main genre, and then putting like a bunch of other genres together.
Say my name and you can say it with honor.
What's why? What's the reason?
I mean, tasty music. Tasty music makes you tasty.
Say my name and you can say it with honor. Say my name and you can say it with honor.
I gotta stop chicken nuggets on Twitter, and now I want chicken nuggets. I think it was okay as well. Okay, so I don't want to be a hater, but I think it sounds like pretty average. I think like it's not like bad. It's not like a super amazing or anything. But I mean, like it's
just a
good for the
fun
time
track.
period. I think I feel like putting it at like I feel like if I put it at C plus, that's like giving it too low. But if I feel like if I put it at like a B, I feel that's like too high.
Like for me, Say My Name sounds a lot more refined. I think this is when, like, Say My Name, I think, is when he finally started to get it. And he put them, or like he arranged the song in a way that like it makes sense. It's a banger, B plus, like it's an A minus. You have a lot of opinions here.
It just sounds like a normal track.
Yeah. I think
Just
like
one that you would play ever so often and just
Yeah.
have fun with.
like for me, I would say I would say it's like a mid B tier track because again, this sounds like he's starting to evolve a bit more, but at the same time, it's still like a fun dance track. So now we're going to go into another one that he did afterward. It's called I'm on Fire. So here's a funny story is that Porter, when he did like his own ranking stream, he put I'm on Fire with a track off of Worlds called Years of War. And I'm not kidding when when I say that he called them both, or when he put them both on a grid, he literally said on like word for word, "Holy shit, they're having a mid off," and it was just the
They're having
funniest
a bit
thing.
off.
I clipped it too.
That's
It's the
funny.
funniest thing.
Wait, what was the other song?
Years of War.
What? Years of War is
Yeah.
crazy. That's so
We'll
good.
have-
That's such a good song. How dare he call it a mid off?
We both think you're
I'm
cute.
mad now. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water and think about it angrily.
I think this was his first release onto Big Fish Records, which is owned by Lazy Rich. By the way, Lazy Rich, I miss you. Please come back to music. I don't care that you're still managing Big Fish Records. Please, for the love of God, come back. Here we go.
Just make up our own song at the end. The system is down.
Just have the vocals be a guy screaming while he's on fire.
Take through the wire, I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire. Take through the wire, I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire.
Yo. Very Skrillex yo-yos.
Yeah, I can see it. You know this one too, Crowley?
Very Skrillex-y.
The vocals are kind of fun
Wire, I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire. Take through the wire, I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire.
I think I've heard the vocals
I need to stop,
somewhere.
drop, and roll
I
cause
might
I'm
have
on
heard
fire.
this before. But...
Take through the wire,
There's so
cause I'm on fire.
chair back and forth.
Cause I'm on fire. I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire. I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire. I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire. I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire.
Like, I wish they did more of this one.
Cause I'm on fire. Take through the wire. I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire. Take through the wire. I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire.
Honestly, yeah, I think I'm putting that in C tier, honestly.
I'm putting a C. I'll put it in
it's
D
pretty
tier.
good.
I'm gonna be a
Well, it's
hater.
not-
In D tier.
Well,
I do not. I didn't
Maybe
vibe
C
with the
minus.
sound design. I think.
it's repetitive, but
Yeah.
it's meant to be like, I don't know. I would have to hear the shortened version of it because, like, it did repeat for it being extended. It's not too bad though.
That is the actual track, but I have to agree here is that like it overstayed its welcome a lot. I would like put this at like a really low C or like a high D.
Yeah,
It's
somewhere
either
around
one
there.
of those. But like it's not horrible and I like the vocals, but the drop and everything I didn't like. So yeah, I think I would give that like a really low C, to be honest. C minus. This is one that I haven't listened to in a hot minute. This is his first and I think only collaboration with Lazy Rich. It's called Hello, and it features the singer Sue Cho. Aside from Big Fish Records, there was a promotional CD out there. I don't know where it came
Mhm.
from. But like it has two versions of it that are exclusive to that CD, and I don't know if it was ever like shown anywhere. One of them was mixed by Mixada, and then another one was mixed by Greg B.
and they're two versions of Hello that have just never like popped up anywhere. And I just thought it was the weirdest thing because like Hello has been out for like what 12 or no, it's a 2011 track. Yeah, so it's been around for like almost 13 years now. So yeah, it surprised me when I got it in like 2022.
Oh, I know this one.
I know some
Yeah.
stuff.
The whole gang knows this one.
I think I have this one saved on my old iPod, and I have a whole iPod and just like her in my phone.
Remember, I did go through all that was on this Spotify, including remixes this year. Yeah. That's why he's in my top 100.
Crowley knows this one too.
Yeah. I've heard this one before I went through it too. I was like, oh yeah, I recognize this.
I love that swooping synth. I love it.
Ooh. This was early 2010s, wasn't it?
This is 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would describe it as like an 8, I think. It's not really good.
Yeah, so far I'm feeling it.
Everything's the same. All I hear is echo from my voice.
Oh my god. I love that break right here. Like, you can definitely hear this is a classic Porter Robinson elements all over the place, but it sounds like he mastered it here. Kiwi, hi! Welcome on in. Welcome to my notes, friend.
This place won't seem so cold with your hello.
He's gonna hate me so much.
No, it's fine.
What in the fresh hell is this?
Nothing.
I see that on stream.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You little shits.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, you
No,
little shit.
Damn it, I think.
Little shit.
But I had to go. Oh my god, that was the. I need to clip that whole part of the VOD. That was amazing.
Wow.
That was
I see
amazing.
how it is.
You need to go back and watch everything.
I am gonna have to because I'm probably gonna like edit all of this later.
I can't wait for your reaction.
I think I would put hello in A.
E.
Yeah, because it's a fun track. And like I love the bass in it. I love the swooping synths, and I love the break as well. Like I think if we're talking like pre-Spitfire Porter, like pre-Spitfire Porter, I think that's probably the best one. You know, that reminds me, I haven't played that song in a DJ set in ages. I need to fix that.
Should come back with it and just say hello. I'm back. Ha
Hello, I am under the water.
Hello.
Is it me?
Is it me you're looking for? Don't worry, I sang that too.
I'm just.
Don't look
I
at
just
me
got
that.
what you're referencing.
Yay! Hello from the other side.
dead inside. I'm dead inside.
Hello from the dead inside.
Oh my god.
Anyways, what's next, Spitfire?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because
Huh?
funny enough, we're now going into
Jokero.
Spitfire territory.
Jotaro.
You good anime dog.
Anime dog. Yes, Shoto.
NG Todoroki.
I don't know if I have enough
impression.
energy. Okay. Yes, Shoto! He's like, oh my god, was it bad? I have to go back and listen to it.
Honestly, I think you did pretty
Did it?
good on that one.
Did the
You know-
mic break? I'm just worried about
No, the mic didn't break. It was smooth.
Okay.
You know, if manga was here, I bet you she would be like all over it, because me and her, we used to watch My Hero Academia all the time. And I still watch it too.
I still need to watch it.
My Hero Academia is gas. Please watch it.
But you do have Crunchyroll, and we're going through a lot of anime, so
Yeah, please do. Also, if any of you have not watched Dragon Ball Daima yet, for the love of God, what are you doing?